Hello everyone. In today's tutorial video, we would be seeing what are the important features for a team owner on the auction tab. Basically, we are going to see what are the things available to the team owner while being in an auction. So let's start. First of all, you need to go to join auction or you need to go to auction and active auctions. Both are going to say take you to the same page, so you can click on any of them. Once you are on the screen, you will be greeted with a similar interface for your team. You would be able to see the links to share to your team members or players or your friends and family, which you can do easily. Here, you will be able to see the sponsors. If there are multiple sponsors, they would be visible as well. This card is going to show you how much budget is remaining with you, how many slots you need to fill, and what has been your top purchase. So for Tiger Singh, basically the team is Comic Tigers, who has a budget of 6.55 crore left and has to fill 7 spots. And basically 2.6 CR is the highest spending on individual player, which he has done. This section shows basically which player is currently being auctioned. So we say that Greg is basically the person who is being auctioned right now. Its highest bid is 65 lakh. Base price was 50 lakh. Currently bid is lead by Comic Wolves and it is ahead by 15 lakhs. In bidding strategies, we basically define what should be the ideal amount you should spend to stay within the limits of your 9 player slot, which you need to fill. So if you want to be a conservative person on this bid, you might have to end up spending around 75 lakh at maximum if you are interested in the player. At a balance level, you have to spend around 94 lakh, and if you want to go aggressive, you should spend 1.12 crore at max. Going anywhere above this might change the balance of your team or might end up making your team bit weak or might end up in a scenario where you might not have all the 9 players. When you go to this your squad section, you basically see which are the players which you have bought, what has been their base price, what has been the price at which you bought them, how many players has been bought, how many players are pending, what is the total amount which you have spent till now, and what has been the average amount you spent. If you want to see your full team, you can click on view full to see your entire team. When you go to scroll below, you see recent transactions. Recent transactions are the transactions which has happened in last few minutes. Basically, these are the players which were sold in the latest order of their selling time. So basically, Alton is the player which was sold to Comic Eagles at 1.13 crore, which is 80 lakh above the base price. Shubman Sundar was sold at a price of 1.4 CR to Comic Lions, which is 90 lakh above the base price. Similarly, all the 6 players which were recently sold would be visible here. Now, when you go to the team purse section, basically there are 4 options: bid history, remaining players, and upcoming players. And then there is a sold player list. So here in team purse section, basically you have to see what are the amounts, what are the teams which are available, what are the amounts they currently hold, how many players they have bought, and different other things as well. We will go through it one by one. So for Comic Wolves, basically he has bought 1 player, 8 players are still left. He has spent 1.4 CR. He has a balance of 8.6 CR. He started with the balance of 10 CR, and 7.81 CR is the safe amount which he can spend on a single player right now. So this safe amount is basically the amount which is being shown to you just to ensure that you don't overbid. What happens in some scenario that you might end up doing overbid on a player, and then at the end of the day you are left with no amount or no budget to buy a single player. You might end up with a team of 7 players out of 9, which can create a chaos for your team as well. So this is the amount which is a kind of a safe budget you can at max bid, so that you also at least have some reserved amount for few players. So currently we are keeping like 79 lakhs as reserved for 7 players remaining, because if you are aware, basically there are players with 10 lakh in this tournament as well, and players with 50 lakh as well. So this is something which we are keeping as a reserved amount. Similarly, if we see our team, which is Comic Tigers, we can see we have bought 2 players, 7 are left, 6.55 crore is our spending, which we can spend. 3.45 is what we have already spent. Average which we have spent per player is 1.73 CR, and average per remaining is like around 94 lakhs. So we have to manage players accordingly, because we have done a aggressive bidding on first 2 players itself. So this is how the things are right now. If you want to see a team of specific team, I mean, you need to see specific players of specific team. You can click on it, and it will take you to the Comic Lions section, where we can see Subban Sundar and Jean are the players which has been bought by Comic Lions. Now, going to the bid history, it will show you the bidding wars which are going on for the specific player. So, Comic Tiger and Comic Wolves are the two teams which have done the last 4 bids. Total of last 5 bids would be shown here. When you go to remaining players, it will show the players which are pending in the pool. So, these are the players which are pending in the pool for this tournament. It will show top 10. If you want to do a detailed view, you can go and click here to see top 13 players. While going into upcoming section, it will show you all the players which are not yet come in the auction. Here also it will show top 10, but you can see 42 remaining players by clicking here. The sold players will show all the players which are sold till now. So we have 7 players which are sold, and what are the base prices and how much they are more than their base price. So these are the things which we need to be aware about while working with the team owner's dashboard for auction. In other tutorial video, we will be seeing in detail about how to do the bidding and what are the bidding rules and what are free flow bidding, which would help the team owner understand how they can bid. Hope you have liked this video. If you have any doubts, questions, or any suggestion, please let us know in the comment section. We request you to like the video, share it with your friends and family and your sports group, so that they are also aware about the platform, and they can also use the platform, and we as a community grow together to hold the sports auctions. Thank you.